Barnaby Buckle was a curious boy who lived in a rambling old house with his mum. It had creaky floorboards, wonky doors, and a garden full of gnomes. But Barnaby's favourite thing was a small attic bedroom at the end of the longest, dustiest hallway. One rainy afternoon, while exploring the attic, Barnaby discovered something incredible. It was a window hidden behind an old wardrobe. He pushed open the wardrobe door, revealing the window, and stepped closer to get a better look outside. But what he saw wasn't outside at all. It was a view of the living room, but not the living room he was in. It was the living room of tomorrow. Barnaby watched as the curtains moved, revealing his mum sitting in an armchair reading a book. Then she got up and walked to the kitchen. He saw her make a cup of tea and pour it into her favourite floral mug, the same mug she always drank from, yet somehow he knew that this was tea she would drink tomorrow. Barnaby was confused, but before he could ponder any further, the view outside the window vanished and the room went dark. Startled, Barnaby jumped back when suddenly the window shimmered back to life, showing him a new scene. This time it was the living room again, but his mom had company. She was sitting in the same armchair, but now there was a man there too, smiling at her and holding out his hand. She took it and stood up. And because it was a view of tomorrow, Barnaby knew that this must be the man she would spend tomorrow with. Over the next few days, Barnaby visited the window often. He saw many visitors come and go. He saw flowers bloom and the leaves change colour. He even saw snowfall, though it was still warm outside. Each time he saw a visitor, he made a mental note of their arrival, so he'd be sure to look out for them the following day. And each time he was right. The window never failed to show him what would happen tomorrow. It was exciting at first, seeing the future and knowing things before they happened. But then one day, something strange occurred. The window showed Barnaby his mum sitting in her armchair. She was crying. He saw her shoulders shake with sobs, and his heart broke at the sight. Determined to know why she was upset, Barnaby waited by the window every day, watching anxiously for the day to catch up to him. But it never did. Day after day, the window showed him nothing but his mom's sad, tearful face. He worried about her constantly. Sleep evaded him at night, replaced by dreams of his mother's teary-eyed tomorrow. Then one morning, Barnaby woke up to find the window shimmering. It was the tomorrow he'd been waiting for. He rushed to the window and saw his mom in her armchair. She was indeed crying. Her shoulders shook with each breath, but she was also smiling. A handsome man sat beside her holding her hand. They were crying and smiling at the same time. As the days passed, Barnaby continued to visit the window. He watched his mum grow weaker. He saw how her smile faded and how her hair turned whiter. He knew, with a certainty that only a child can have, that she would die soon. When that day finally arrived, Barnaby stood by the window, tears streaming down his face. The man was there too, holding his mom's hand. When she took her last breath, the man leaned forward and kissed her forehead. Then he looked up, saw Barnaby standing there, and beckoned for him to come closer. When Barnaby was just a little boy, his dad left his mom, and he had never forgiven him for it. Yet here he was, all grown up, taking care of his mom until her dying day. He had been with her through all of her tomorrows, ensuring her happiness. In that moment, Barnaby understood something profound. Some tomorrows are meant to be kept secret, hidden away like a precious gift. It's the not knowing, the uncertainty of what lies ahead, that makes the present so beautiful. Life is full of surprises, some wonderful and some painful, but it's in embracing the mystery of it all, the unknown of what tomorrow may bring, that we truly learn to appreciate the gift of today. From that day on, Barnaby never looked through the window again. He kept its location a secret, just in case. But he never forgot the lessons his mother's teary-eyed tomorrows had taught him.